Oil refinery! 276 megawatts pumping out, we only need 108. Perfect, we're not going to need any of that for a long time. What's up, YouTube? Friggin' sirens going off, man. It's Nightfall here. Right back at it again with some more city skylines. Chasing a police car around. What's this guy gonna do? Oh yeah, get out your car, stupid guy. Where's he going? He's dealing with some crime. Oh, there's been a break-in at whoever's house. Whose house is this? The Baltimore residence. There's been a break-in at the Baltimore residence. Oh my god. So in last episode we expanded the city quite a fair bit. We dealt with some of the issues with our power, and we're getting very close, very close to our next milestone, which is going to be a busy town. And I kind of wanted to make sure you guys are back with me when we do this, because you know it's good taking our time and stuff. It's been very cool, very cool. I love this game. It's so relaxing and laid back. There's not very much stress with it at all. Now what I'm thinking of doing with this is doing that as one whole gigantic road, just like that, and then probably let's do that much for now. I think that's a lot. I think that's a hell of a lot of houses. The electricity should be able to keep up with it. We might have to look at getting another coal power plant over there at some point, possibly. Do need 19,000 for that. Let's fast forward a little bit. So yeah, so that's all connecting. We're using a little bit more electricity, quite a lot more electricity with these new houses. Let's get another coal power plant up in here. There's a fire over there. So we've got another power plant. What's the fire service being like? So not a lot of hazards. There's two already there. Okay, so they've not got water, but there's plenty of water. Water availability is down. Okay, so we are going to now have to look at getting an additional water pump up and running. But we have just got busy town, which is amazing. Amazing stuff. Okay, so we're going to have to look at getting another water pump up and running. We should be able to fit it right there. So that now needs connecting. Boom, done. That's all connected. That should start pumping water. So our water availability should increase, and that's now connected. We're going to need some more drain pipe as well. There we go, that's going to drain some more as well. So now if we look at our water tab, water availability is absolutely perfect. Our sewage treatment should shoot up any second. We're going to have to start looking at some more commercial stuff again, because the commercial zones are not quite where we need them to be. So thinking just to maximise this space, that's going to give us a little bit more build room. And I'm also thinking about, when I do that, maybe getting rid of these pylons in the middle. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking if we cut this off, here like that, and then I think if we stick some commercial zones in there, that should reconnect everything now. So yeah, everything's getting reconnected now. Excellent. We're not losing anything. We need to fast forward again because we've just obviously unlocked some stuff. Right. Okay. So now let's start having a look at some transport. So we're going to have to start getting some transport into the city. What I'm thinking about is building a bus station just up here, like so. Now we need to start looking at the route of where this is going to go to get people into the city. So I'm thinking, can we get out of this view? Because okay, no, it's going to stay in that view. That's fine. Let's create a new line. Let's go from there. Kind of need it to go through the city. Let's do a stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. So this is kind of picking up everyone in the village, in this little hamlet. Okay, and then we should be able to start hitting the main roads then. So let's maybe hook one up there, we go. And then let's take it into the city, like so. So it's a big bus route. This is a big bus route, not gonna lie. You have to spin round at the end there. There. Down this side then. Down here. Down there. Okay, so we've not got this little bit done here, so I reckon we come all the way around here. It's a really big bus route. I'm not even sure if this is going to make any sort of difference. Link it together. There we go. So now we've got the buses up and running for that sort of area. I do want to look at the underground and stuff later when we unlock that at some point as well. So water capacity is fine. Landfill usage is getting a bit full. We need to get the incineration plant, but we need 7,500 people. Cemetery. So the crematorium is available. The capacity is 0. So what have we got there? Cemetery, we've not got a crematorium. We're going to have to get a crematorium up and running. I'm thinking about putting it in the same sort of locale. There we go. The crematorium's now going to be up and running. Jails available is quite bad. We're going to need patrol car capacity. So we've not got jails available. We might need to stick another one of these out somewhere. Let's future-proof ourselves down here. There we go. So jail capacity is absolutely fine now. Elementary school is looking good. I'm probably going to stick another one over here, like so. High school availability is an issue, so we need another high school over here, which is going to cost us 24,000. Now we're still making 2,000 per week, which is great. Our levels are kind of balanced. There's medium demand for everything. It's not too crazy. I think if we throw another one of them in there, we finish that off, and then maybe look at that area there. That should clear everything that we need currently. We fit some houses there, we can. But we're still going to be needing the high school at 24,000. So that's going to tick up quite steadily. It's actually increasing. It's nearly on 3,000. There we go. There we go. So looking at our budget of where we are currently. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. So yeah, looking at our budget of where we are currently, the biggest thing that we're spending out on is fire and education and electricity, which is fine. We're not spending anything on policies and unique buildings at all, so that's fine. We're not wasting cash. We're up to 4,000 now. Look at this. So high school availability, these are going to start needing the high school available guys very, 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 very shortly. So let's stick that there. That should give us quite a big leeway of availability across it, which it has. So that's great. We're doing 72 citizens per week, which is really cool. We're probably going to need a little park or something over in this area. That area is quite bad over here actually, isn't it? I don't really want to have to delete some houses. We might have to evict some people. Sorry guys. Right, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Carousel Park, is that really tiny? No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. So electricity is on the decline again, but now we can get oil power plants, which cost 50,000. It's a lot of money. A really bad pollution, but it is going to give us 120 megawatts, and we've only currently got 143, so it's going to nearly double the amount of megawatts that we can physically fit in the city, which is really, really cool. Really, really cool. We're going to have to look again at expanding our residential area, just cause that is what happens. Let's do a little bit of it. We're going to have to look at expanding our commercial area, which we've already got. We've got room to do that. and we're going to have a look at expanding our industrial area as well, which again shouldn't be too much of a problem. The only thing I am kind of worried about currently is our electricity again. A lot of electricity worries here. We need to get to our 50,000 as soon as possible to get an oil plant up and running. That's going to really help us. It's going to really, really help us. Let's now get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Now we should be able to fill in these commercial spots. Excellent. They've still got full electricity. Run up to there. I don't actually think we need this one. That should still be connected. Okay, so yeah, so we don't actually need this one in the middle. I don't know if we need any of it. Let's just test it. Nope, we're still connected. We're still connected, that's great. Garbage is filling up here. Incineration status, none, because we don't have incinerators. Garbage status is 49%, so we need to start to be able to get some incineration up in this piece as soon as possible. We're going to need to look at getting rid of this little rock as well, so we can build some more industrial type areas. That's wrong. Industrial, I said industrial type areas. Let's do that. Let's do that. Fill in the blanks in between, like so. That's going to probably give us some more demand for houses. Getting ever closer to being able to stick our oil refinery down, which is going to be really good. It's going to give us a massive boost. Huge, 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 huge boost. 50,000, very, very close. I can't wait to get this oil refinery down. We won't have to worry about our electricity for quite some time. And we are very, very close already to our big town. We've already gone through 1,600 extra people in the matter of 10 minutes, which is really good. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oil refinery! 276 megawatts pumping out, we only need 108. Perfect, we're not going to need any of that for a long time. Okay, so now we need to focus on building up our industry and getting some more people involved. There's not much healthcare down here, and we're probably going to need to start looking at healthcare down here at some point. So let's stick a hospital down there. Medical clinic, sorry, I do apologise. We're going to need some more industry. Need some more commercial. And we're going to need some more villagers. Now I'm conscious of taking this around that sort of area. What I think, so we kind of covered, it's ever so slightly off. But I think if I do that, I think that'll future-proof us. Can we not connect to that? Out of city limits. How is that out of city limits? There we go. So that's all future-proof now. We should be good with that. We should be good to go. We're going to need some more commercial areas because there's going to be more people living in this area. Let's do this. Let's actually join that up. I like that. I like that. Okay, so some more commercial. Now, we're not going to go mad with this. I'm conscious of overpopulating that area. We need to keep the pollution away. Like that. I like that. Off on a bit of a jaunty angle. Industry is much needed. Very much of a muchness. Very much of a muchness. We need a lot more industry. Do that. Do that. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Gives it just a little bit extra. Just something a little tiny bit different. Not too crazy. Just a little bit different. We need a lot more commercial areas again. Obviously as industry expands, We need some place to sell it. Houses are looking good for now. Yeah, let's do that up to there, because I'm not thinking about doing that around the back of there. Okay, this is looking great. This is looking really good. This is looking really, really good. We've still left some space in the middle. We've got some fires going on. Okay, the fires are out. The fires are out. Hey, big town. We've got our big town. So now we can expand a bit more with level 5 unique buildings. We can do a metro station, which is great stuff. High density and office zones, and some new buildings, university, incineration plant, all sorts. That is really good news. That is really, really good news. So, police headquarters, don't really need it. Crime rate is really, really low. Jail capacity is filling up a little bit though, so actually we could probably do with the police headquarters. Can we fit that between the roads? No, we cannot. Let's stick that there in the middle of the city. Yeah, it's got everywhere. That's fine. That's fine. That's great stuff. We need to look at a uni, but we're going to need 75k for that. So that's going to take us just a minute. That's going to take us just a minute. High school availability is starting to fill up again. We're going to need another high school. Slope too steep. Slope too steep. We rotate it. Now how you rotate them. Really do with learning how to rotate it. Well, that's going to help up the bottom area here of that. Elementary school is pretty much perfect. That's fine. That's fine. We need the university. We need to look at a metro station as well. But that's going to cost 15 grand per one. I'm thinking probably one metro station around this area, one in the commercial zone, and one in the industrial zone. Is what I would like to see. That's what I'd like to see. Okay, so now we can start doing the high density stuff. So if we start looking at some high density areas here, like so, then we're going to look at some high density. Oh, let's do some roads. How far do we want this to go? Should we just have that all the way up to the end? I feel like we should. There we go. I know that's got rid of a house, and I would much prefer not to get rid of houses. Okay, so that's going to go there, that's fine. Going to give us a bit there, but what if we do it there? No, what if we do it there? That's maximising our space. Look at that. Look at that. Maximise space. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's join that in there as well. No, we won't join. Get rid of 2 houses. That's okay. Let's get rid of those 2 houses. Sorry, guys. So let's fill some of this up with a little bit more living areas. Then we can expand our commercial zone. Let's start running this down here now. Like so. I like that. I like that. And let's start doing some office blocks. Now the office blocks I don't really want near industry. Now these guys are starting to look for some higher educated workers, which we don't have just yet, and we're gonna have to start saving for a uni for sure. But to be fair, guys, I'm kind of running out of time today. That's going to be all there is for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, you know what to do. Crush that thumbs up button in the down there, and if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well for some more City Skylines. Keep yourself safe, guys.